Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing me with a code for my Wedding Stories game pack, which I'm going to be playing with today. You can see I'm in the beautiful world of Tartarosa, not Tartarosa, I don't know where I got that from. The beautiful world of Tartosa, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty and the ocean is blue, and we're going to jump in with my gameplay videos, my gameplay series for this pack. I am very excited. I've put in a lot of prep work, so you can see that little house in the top right corner that I kind of built for the for this what am I saying, that I built for this series is what I'm trying to say. So I built a lot, I wrote the theme tune, I sang the theme tune, and yeah, I'm really excited. I think I'm doing something quite original. I've not seen anyone else do this before, and it's going to be a bit of a slow burn, so bear with me. I've got a few surprises in there, so we're going to jump into it. Before I do, I want to say, you can see in the bottom left here, there's a little disclaimer. The software is not final. I am playing a early access copy of the game, so the pack that comes out this week will hopefully be a little bit less glitchy. There are a few glitches in there. I'm going to kind of warn you now. And anything else that I need to say before we jump in? I'm a hot mess, as always. I'm a total Monet. I look alright from a distance. I try to be wedding ready, but I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, up close I'm a hot mess, but on the bright side, the loading screen said I look good, so who am I to judge? Do you know what, if the sim says I look good, then that's all I need. So I think that's it. I'm going to just pause my recording and we're going to jump in and I'll introduce you to my sims. Wake up. Okay, so introducing my main sim for this Let's Play. I am so excited about this. Some of you may have already guessed what I'm doing here. I'm dropping subtle hints. Some of you will pick up on it quickly, some of you won't. But yes, it is 12 p.m. on the day of my girlfriend's brother's wedding. Well, the day before my girlfriend's brother's wedding, and this is my main sim. This is what did I call it? This is Andy Simberg. So Andy Simberg, no relation. So if you know the movie that I'm basing my Let's Play on already, just grow slowly. He's the characters in this are kind of loosely inspired by that movie, but they're not the characters from the movie. Okay, just kind of like throw that one out there. So Andy Simberg, last night it was the back party, and he's suffering a little bit. So he's very, very tired still. He's still drinking, a little bit of hair of the dog going on there, and he really, really needs the bathroom. So Andy is, I may just pause to kind of introduce the characters before we get into the gameplay. Let's spin you around, Andy. So Andy's very, very happy-go-lucky. He doesn't really know anybody at the wedding. He's said hello and that's about it. So he's a bartender. He's pretty chill. He's a mixologist, which could come in handy at the wedding. I think this is basically how he got the invite, to be honest. He's very, very chill. He wants that kind of like beach life. He's an adrenaline seeker though. He wants to do things that are fun. He wants to be YOLO, right? He wants to live life moment to moment and just have a good time and not take anything too seriously. So what does he like? He's got some various likes and dislikes. He's pretty positive as a person. He's pretty open to new experiences. So he likes comedy, dancing, mischief, mixology, video gaming, DJ mixing, guitar and bowling. He's self-assured, he's adventurous, he's cheerful, and home turf, that's because of the aspiration. So yeah, he's social, he's happy-go-lucky, he's just living life moment to moment. So his skills as well, he's got a few skills on the go there. Let me arrange them by level. So he's got a lot of charisma, a lot of mischief, he likes video gaming, comedy, mixology. He's not got very much mixology skill, considering he's a mixologist, but listen, he's working on it, right? He's not that enthusiastic. He doesn't really care. So yeah, he's slightly hungover, not doing too great there. And that's Andy Simberg. If I swim over here to his girlfriend, this is just remembering the names of my own Sims. And again, they're all going to be on the gallery, so you can go and you can get this household. You can play along yourself. I go into a lot of detail with them, as you can see, all the likes and dislikes, the career, and everything like this is all set up already and ready to go. So Madison Hopper, she's an influencer. She's a lifestyle influencer. So she wants to be a Zen guru. She kind of wants to. She doesn't really care. It's her brand, right? This is her brand at the end of the day. She's gonna do whatever it takes to live that life of luxury influencer lifestyle. So she's a fashion figure. You can see here she's in the stylist career, fashion figure, definitely a bit of a trendsetter. She's got. Can I just pull this up? Why is this not coming up? There we go. So she's got some skills there: wellness, writing, photography, media production. She's doing pretty well there. I'm going to skip relationships for now because I don't want to give too much away, but if I just go back to Andy, who is the sim that I'm going to be controlling in this episode, he hasn't been dating Madison long. There's a lot of sexual attraction there. I don't think they really like each other though. Yeah, you can see there as well, she's high maintenance, she's hot-headed, she's romantic. I think it's definitely a sexual attraction, a physical attraction only, and he kind of went along for the ride. It was like, do you know what, do you want to come to my wedding? I need somebody to come to the wedding with me. You're a bartender, it could come in handy. And he was like, yeah, let's go. So like, yeah, it's a very surface level relationship. But jumping back to, let me just switch. So again, don't want to give too much away. Madison is high maintenance. She's romantic, she's hot-headed, and yeah, she's got that free spa membership. Again, one of the perks of being a celebrity. She's a people person and she's a health food nut, and she is actually a celebrity with a good reputation. And if we go in here, like, a lot of detail has gone into these Sims. She's also got the Vane Street a little quirk from the celebrity lifestyle. So again, here you can see she's getting those promos and things from being a celebrity. So that's her whole vibe. Let's jump over then to her brother, who is the groom. He's in bed because he was out partying last night pretty late. He was actually the last one back, so he's he definitely burnt the candle at both ends last night. Luckily they're not getting married today. They've got the rehearsal dinner today, getting married tomorrow. So yeah, he's got a little bit of time to sleep it off and to kind of nurture himself again. Now he's in the business career. He's a trader. He does investments and things like this. He actually works for his father-in-law's company, so they get on super duper well. Kind of very, like, a bit bro. His father-in-law sees him as the person who's going to kind of inherit the business, because his daughters aren't really interested. So this rising star in his company, who is marrying his daughter, the dad is super duper excited about this. He's like, it's the son-in-law of his dreams. He's a pretty decent guy as well, if I skip in over here. So he's self-assured, he's ambitious, he's active, he has got that kind of Wolf of Wall Street quality to him, but he's not a bad person. He really takes care of himself as well, takes care of his physique, he's energetic, health food nut, and he's a workaholic. So it's kind of like a match made in heaven. I feel like he should marry his father-in-law, to be honest. He's got a really great reputation, again, at the business. Yeah, he's an up-and-coming rising star there. He does want to be fabulously wealthy as well, so he's a little bit materialistic, but he's not a bad person. And again, he's got some skills here, so if you just arrange those by level. Fitness, definitely health and fitness nut. He's got a lot of charisma, he's got a bit of logic. You know, you don't get high up in a trading, like, in business if you don't have a little bit of, like, ounce to your bonds. Ounce to your bonds? Ounce to your bonds. I don't know. I just came up with that saying. Make it a meme. I don't know. So yeah, he's doing all right. He hasn't been to uni. I've not set that. I forgot to set that, but I imagine that he has. So yeah, he's just kind of like sleeping off there. So his wife to be is let's just go back to this. His wife to be is Hope Wild, and she's roaming around in her bridal underwear there. She's she's a very, very, very nice sim. Gets on really well with the mum. When I explain a mum, you'll kind of see the similarities there. She just wants to be a homemaker. She wants to have a nice house. She wants to raise kids. She wants her family around her. She's very, very family orientated, very kind. She's neat. She's good, family orientated, domestic. And they are quite a rich family. You can see there she goes to bed wearing her pearl necklace, if you will. And yeah, she's got a great reputation, and again, she's a little bit of a celebrity. She's in the writing career. She's I've got her set as a short story writer, but she actually writes, if I show you her inventory, she writes 12 wild, let's put on her last name, 12 wild recipes for a healthier you. Learn to perfect your parfait, I can't speak, learn to perfect your parfait and master your pasta with this handy guide by award-winning master chef Hope Wild. So yeah, it's a little bit cheesy, a little bit gimmicky, but she's a brand name, she's a household name. She did actually have she was actually a level 1 celebrity, but for some unknown reason, this didn't happen in the practice run. She just lost her level, so she needs to probably publish another book or something. I don't know. But yeah, she's doing all right. She had a fame quirk. I can't remember which one it was, but it's been taken away. Hopefully, when I put her on the gallery, that'll be back. So yeah, here we go. So that's her. That's what she's like. Oh, I'll show you her skills as well. So cooking level skill, again, 10. She's all about cooking, baking, eating like foods that taste really nice and are really good quality. But oh, that's what she had. She had the fame quirk that makes them really fussy about the food. That's the one that she had. And yeah, so she's very into cooking and like home ec type stuff, and she's kind of got that Nigella Lawson kind of book deal business thing going for her as well. So yeah, there you go, that's her skills. Very, very like homey, very like perfect wife, right? Especially like, it's a little bit stereotypical, but it is what it is. So who else do we have? So let's go to mum and dad. So mum here is, she's a teacher. She wants a successful lineage. She really cares about her children and cares about her children's future. You know, she just wants to see them succeed and be comfortable and not have to worry about things. So very, very nurturing. She is a teacher, so she's got a lot of parenting skill. If I just kind of do that, cooking, parenting, knitting, flower arranging, baking. So you can see she actually gets on super duper well with Hope. And yeah, definitely kind of the same cloth, if you like. So she's like, just like zoom in a little bit, she's got like the little forehead wrinkles and things. She's very cute. So she's neat as well, family orientated. She is a bit of a perfectionist, you know. She really, as a teacher, she wants you to dot your I's and cross your T's and use proper punctuation, but she's very nurturing, you know. That's her whole thing. So hobbies: knitting, baking, wellness, gardening, cooking, parenting, piano. She's got a really great reputation. Again, she's a teacher. She's got that networking with like the other parents, especially because I imagine she works at quite a wealthy school as well, so really good at networking on behalf of her husband probably. Yeah, she's got that whole thing going for her there. So jumping to her husband, Michael Wilde. He is businessman extraordinaire, like proper Wolf of Wall Street CEO, like money, like he's a bro, he's outgoing, he's ambitious, he's business savvy. He's very much of like that old school kind of, again, like think Wolf of Wall Street. He's kind of like old school, like ambitious, not a bad person. He does it by, you know, he's not a criminal. He's I mean, angel investor. Yeah, I want to say he's got a really good reputation. He's got a good business. He's made himself a lot of money. He's investing in other people. Again, he gets on really well with his son-in-law, who he is thinking of like training up so one day he can take over the business. But yeah, he's angel investor, you know, good guy, well thought of, wants to be a mansion baron. He just wants to be the best. He's an achiever, he's ambitious, he wants the best house, best wife, best home, best daughter's married, right? He just wants he just wants to be the best. He's very driven, he's very ambitious, he's very competitive. Charismatic, logic, fitness, skiing and comedy. Again, skiing because I figured they go on like skiing vacations, being a little bit wealthier. And yeah, what else? So if I go here, he's also an adrenaline seeker. He's a frequent traveller, really likes that adventure, right? Again, it's like very ambitious, very entrepreneurial, on to the next big thing. And he's a workaholic. You know, he got there by putting in the work. He didn't like swanning with a silver spoon in his mouth. He got there because of his ambition and his drive. So again, not a bad guy, just a bit old school. Yeah, he's got a great reputation there, and he's also a little bit famous. Again, a bit of an Elon Musk, right? He's in the papers and things, in the business. He's in like the Times business section a lot, and he's a phone fanatic because again, he's running a business, right? He's always on his phone. So there we go. He's probably like an investor in like technology and things like this as well, I imagine. Who else do we have? Let's jump to Lucky Wilde. So he is the little brother. He's cheerful. Where is he? Hello? He's cheerful. He's social. I've not set him any character values, but yeah, he likes to have fun. He likes bowling, comedy, dancing, video gaming, and mischief. Just like an everyday boy who doesn't have to worry about things, right? He's got a comfortable lifestyle, so he's quite a little sweetie, to be honest. A couple of skills there, and obviously he's in school, like average effort. He's more into having fun, right? He's got a nice life, he's enjoying it, he's just there for the ride. So that's little Lucky Wilde. So again, a little bit of a pun on the names. Wild Luck, Wild Hope. And then if I introduce the last character here, are you ready? Faith Wilde. So she's just to kind of like show you the whole house because I'm very proud of it. So little Hope Wilde there, for some reason, is she didn't make it home last night. She went out partying, like while her mum and sister were like baking the cake. She went out partying, like she had a little girls' night all on her own. So a little bit wild. She is the wild child of the family, a little bit of a black sheep of the family. Doesn't really know what she's doing with her life. She wants a soulmate, but she's recently had a bit of heartbreak, so she's unlucky in love, and unfortunately, because she's unlucky in love, even though she's a hopeless romantic, she's also non-committal. She's really scared of opening up and getting hurt, so she has very, very shallow relationships. She's not very good at kind of opening up and letting people in because of the hurt in the past, but she's alluring and she's a goofball. She's a lot of fun. She's basically just a big kid. She's a big child. So what does she like? She likes mischief and video gaming. She dislikes wellness, which, considering the rest of her family are quite into wellness, not the best, and knitting. It's like she hates the things that people make her do. She hates dancing. So yeah, she's very mischievous, a bit of a goofball. She's also an adrenaline seeker. She wants to have fun. She's hungry for love, hungry like the wolf, and she's a junk food fiend. So she doesn't really take after her family. Again, she's a bit of a black sheep, where there's a lot of like a health focus and like nutritious food and like the good quality food. She's like, give me a pizza, like I'm fine. So definitely does not fit in with the family, and as such, she's got an awful reputation. People think pretty badly of her. Her family kind of judge her quite a lot. So yeah, that's her whole thing. And she doesn't value herself. She doesn't see her own self-worth, because she always compares herself to her family and her older sister, who's like perfect. You know, she's like a carbon copy of her mother. And so Faith is a little bit of a mix of like, she's a little bit more like a dad, again with that adrenaline seeker kind of like tough personality. So she just doesn't fit in, and she doesn't have self-worth, and she just doesn't know what to do with her life. So she's a barista. Can relate. I like my job though. So she's a bit lost, bless her. She's a bit hopeless, and again, rather go out partying with people she doesn't know than spend the day in the house. So guitar, video gaming, comedy, charisma, mischief. So that's who we've got going on here. So I am going to follow Andy around today, and we'll see everything through his perspective. So let's get going. Andy, what are you doing? I'm going to kind of not control it too much as well. I'm going to kind of like let things play out. Whatever happens. But yeah, maybe he needs to go for a nap because he's pretty tired after the stag do. I think he should be taking a leaf out of Tate's book really and sleeping it off. But I I reckon that Madison got him up. Madison was like, get out of bed, we've got things to do today, we need to make a good impression, don't embarrass me. And then he's there, he just drank some old Yorkfield classic and fell asleep on the Lilo. So that's how it's going for Andy right now. Let's fast forward a little bit, because again, I do want to just kind of follow Andy today. So when he gets up, he gets up. I do think he needs to sleep it off, because they have got the rehearsal dinner later. So yeah, he's just chilling today. He's taking it easy. Lucky has reached mental level 2. Good for you, Lucky. Yeah, I feel like, Andy, you wake up and go and see what's happening with the rest of the household. He's just napping. I'll give him a little bit more time and then we'll get him up. Let's give him till 3 o'clock. If he doesn't wake up naturally himself. Oh, there we go. No, yeah, no. I'm going to ignore phone calls from other people as well. Just focusing on Andy for today. Oh, here we go. He's up. What's up? Oh, he needs the toilet. Are you not just going to pee in the pool? Can you pee in the pool? I feel like he'd be a total pee in the pooler. Look at the bright side. Yeah, no, I can't make him pee in the pool. That should be an interaction. Pee in pool should definitely be an interaction. He needs the toilet, but he's choosing to chat with Lucky. So we'll see how that goes for him. Okay. Come on then, Andy. Let's see. I'm also going to, I may even set his head a little bit. I'm keeping the walls up. Again, I'm kind of just seeing things from Andy's perspective. I don't want to see everything that's happening right now. I'm just going to, we're spending the day with Andy, seeing what happens. And yeah, so sorry if this bobbing around makes you feel a little bit sickly. I won't do it too much. In fact, let's hello, Lucky. He's so cute. Playing chess with Lucky. I like it. He's a good guy. I feel like he'd get on well with the kids. So let's have a chat with Lucky then. Enthused about thrill seeking. Like maybe we could do something fun. He has actually got an aqua sled in his, if you remember aqua sled from the Sims 3 live stream. You've been here a long time, as have I. Aqua sled, he's got an aqua sled in his inventory. So maybe they can go out aqua sledding one day or something. Have a little bit of fun there, and a cardboard dance floor, because why not? So yeah, they're getting on pretty well. They're quite cute together. There we go. Enthuse about thrill seeking. Be a bad influence on the small rich child. What should we do as well? Discuss DJ techniques. He's trying to impress him. He's trying to talk to him about stuff that he thinks will be cool. Noxious Cloud. Again, they like a bit of mischief. Andy, I do feel like you should probably go to the toilet. Like, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's just, I mean, you need the toilet. You're desperate for the toilet. Maybe you shouldn't be squeezing out farts. Like, that might be a really, really bad plan. What we're going to do, we're going to oh, he's off. He's going. Okay, fine. Andy, toilet. Tate has earned money on his day off, so I did give them all the day off. If you wanted to do it, I would recommend having them live somewhere else and setting this lot as a rental and having them vacation here. But because of the control I wanted, I did just have it as a, oh, here we go. Oh, he's peed himself. Oh, Andy, don't be embarrassed. It's fine. Nobody will remember. Everybody will forget about it in a day or two. So he's gross now. Yeah, maybe you should go for a shower. Good idea. Are you just going to leave that pee puddle there? So this is Andy and Madison's room, and it's yeah, you can see she's brought her whole computer set up with her. Again, she's pretty rich. She's pretty spoiled. She was like, do you know what? I need to make makeup tutorials while I'm on vacation. So they've got all that set up in there. So Andy's having a bath now. Let's just fast forward while he has his little bath. All-nighter, have Sim stay awake for 24 Sim hours straight. I don't know who that was, but again, it was the stag do last night. So, hey, Andy, are you okay? Is it that bad? And Andy, are you? Oh, hang on, I set his head. I did the wrong thing. Oh, what's happening? Again, no relation to Singer Frost, I have to say. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Oh my goodness, I'm pressing weird buttons. I've forgotten how buttons work. Because I set his head. There we go. Like, Andy, are you okay? Are you okay there? Are you? Is it that bad? It's okay. He's awake. He's alive. Okay. Yeah, he's just dunking his head a few times. He's a bit embarrassed, you know. He had a big night last night. He's sleeping it off. He's rinsing his face, waking up a little bit there. So here we go. The rehearsal dinner starts soon. So we definitely need to get him dressed and ready for that. So it's a good thing we had a bit of a nap there as well. The rehearsal dinner, when I did a test run, it's a little bit buggy, so just be aware of that. And just as a reminder, it's not the final software, so they're still working out a few of those bugs, ready for the public release. So fingers crossed they sort most of them out. Fingers crossed they sort all of them out, but let's be realistic here. let's not assume. So he's having a little nap. So, you know, things are going quite smoothly. We're having a very, very chill day, you know, just figuring things out. But I think we should probably get downstairs. Maybe we can make a few drinks, Andy. Oh, everybody's like down here already. Okay, Andy, get downstairs. I think what I'm going to do actually as well is just ask. I'm just going to pause and I'm going to get everybody into the party outfits, just so you don't have to see me do it and I don't waste time. 1 second. Okay, so here we go. So Andy is making his way downstairs to the rehearsal dinner. Hopefully he's about to get changed. Let's just get back onto his mood. Yeah, everybody's getting changed there. So you can see the formal wear outfits now. And here he is, he's arrived. So again, you can see how Faith doesn't exactly fit in quite as well with the rest of the family, who are very traditionally formal. And yeah, she's definitely got her own rock star style going on there. She's also walking out of the room. I don't think she's really here for the whole singing and dancing like performance aspect of the wedding. But rehearsal dinner is about to begin. Are you ready to start? Let's start the rehearsal dinner. Yes, let's get into it. I'm so excited to do this Let's Play. So I love Andy's outfit. This is his party outfit. Again, this is kind of like what they wore on the stag do. He's kind of got the open tie and things like this. He's still embarrassed about peeing everywhere. But the nice thing is that, again, a lot of setting up ready for this. So I've set up the events and things like this. Everybody's been doing stuff off camera. I've got a few photos. I've got a bit of photographic evidence to show you in future episodes. But for now, Hope and her mum, what's her mum called? Hope and Emma have made some dinner and some ice cream, some dinner and dessert for this event. So I just dragged it out of their inventories and out of the kitchen and just put it on this table for everybody. So what I can do is call attendees to activity, let's eat food. Whether it works or not is a different matter. I can try it, I can give it a try. Everybody eat some food, eat the rehearsal dinner. I'm also just going to drag that should actually be in his inventory. Oh, she's on it. Okay, fine. She's working at the dining table, so that's great. Okay, you're getting ice cream. Fine, fair enough. Grab a plate of dessert. Well, you're meant to have the feast first. Grab a serving together. Can everybody get a serving of this caprese salad or caprese salad? Capiche? No, I don't know how to say it. So everybody's getting this. I don't know where everybody's going. I don't know why they're not actually sat at the dining table. Can everybody sit? Can everybody sit together around the dining table, please? I mean, it's quite nice though. I like that. I don't mind the whole standing around, having entrees, you know, having a chat. And so you can see here as well, Hope and Emma, the bride and her mother, getting on really super duper well. Definitely cut from the same cloth. I don't know why she's so dark. Like, I don't know why she's in darkness, but she is. Yeah, he's over here, absolutely in love with his bride-to-be. Look at him. He's just like totally enamored with her, totally in love. So yeah, so those things are ticked off. Grab a plate of dessert. Oh, sorry, you can't see this. I'm just going to hide my head for a second while we do this. Video capture device. There we go. So you can have a look at this as I do it. So you've got your list of things that you need to do up in that top left hand corner. This is all stuff that I've set up myself. I'm talking to the camera and you can't see me. This is all stuff that I set up myself using the seasons calendar. So it's all good. It's all like ready to go. So we've done all that. What I'd like to do next is make drinks, because Andy, you're the drinks guy, right? Make drinks for everybody. Let's make them some Granite Falls Grapo Blanco. Let's make Oh, here comes the priest as well, the officiator. So Vincento is here somewhere. Can't say his name. Hang on, I'm going to get my face back so you can see me being an idiot and trying to pronounce words. Hi. Vincenzo Pantalone, I think is his name. He's from Monte Vista. He's actually originally a character from The Sims 2, from Veronaville. I believe he's the ancestor of somebody. It's like the Caps and the Montes. He's from that kind of ilk. So I created him myself. He's in the world somewhere. I may put up the save file for this if somebody wants to play along. So here we go, we're having drinks. Call attendees to activity, let's get drinks. Hopefully that'll work for everybody. We need to grab a drink ourselves as well. I think we need to make more drinks. I don't think this is going to be enough drinks. Make drinks for everyone. Let's also offer some, what else do we want to offer? I mean, money's not an issue, right? Let's also offer some... let's have some red wine as well, some soft shadow Avon, blah blah blah. I can't pronounce anything. I love that the names of the wines harken back to the Sims 3 World Adventures. These are the names of the grapes that you could get in the Sims 3 World Adventures. So I think that's really, really cool. Really nice touch. I think we got that in Dine Out. I think that's all this wine is a feature of. Look, she's got 2 drinks. Oh my god, I love her so much. She's so funny. She's got one in each hand. Like she's here. She's just here for the party, guys. She's just here for the party. So drinks has not completed. Call attendees to party. Let's get drinks. Maybe I need to. Do you know what I need to do? Let's hire a mixologist, and we'll hire Andy's friend as a mixologist, I think. And then maybe they'll prepare her drinks and that'll complete. But for now, I think we should have toast. So if I make my way back over here, I can click on this, call attendees to activity, let's have toasts. And then he can give a toast, even though nobody knows him, right? Even though literally he does. Here's Vincento. So he's the priest, he's the officiator. Again, he's a pre-made sim from The Sims 3, The Sims 2. So here we go. Even though nobody knows Andy, he's gonna make a toast. He's here for the party. He's a party guy. He's also getting very, very tired, but luckily he's not gonna pee himself again, so that's nice. That's nice for him. I feel like we should go and talk to Faith a little bit, get to know her a little bit, enthuse about the party. Have toast has been checked off. So we do need to do some dancing, which we know Faith hates. But should we flirt with her? No, we can't flirt with her. Our girlfriend's right there. Okay, we can't do that, can we? Like, there's consequences to these actions. So let's flash crazy eyes at her though, make her laugh. You know, she likes mischief. Oh, and if you saw my cast video, Bogart Madison is also hanging around here. He's also in this world. He's actually like the best man. So yeah, that's another nice little thing. She made a toast. Nice. Propose crazy scheme. I don't know. Let's just make friends with her. I feel like he needs a friend. He doesn't even have a friend. He doesn't even get on very well with his girlfriend. So let's have a laugh with Faith. You know, nobody knows who Andy is. Faith is kind of the black sheep. I feel like they bond over their love of mischief and partying. He's definitely got eyes for her. He's like proper looking at her there. Maybe he wants to show off his muscles. I don't know. I don't know if she'd like that. Describe apocalypse? I don't know. Go for it. Sure, that seems like an appropriate conversation for them to be having. Okay, I feel like alright, let's go out here. Let's I forgot to put the music thing down. Let's just grab that. See, I'm well organized but not completely well organized. Like, I'm still gonna fail a little bit sometimes. So let's pop this out here like this, and then we can have a little bit of a dance. So there is that new dance floor that comes in the pack. I didn't really have space for it in this build, but we'll see that tomorrow at the wedding. So what do we want to do? We want to call attendees to activity. Let's dance, and let's listen to let's listen to, I feel like Andy would go for some good old classic pop. He's like, oh look, bless him, he's fallen asleep out here. Sweetheart, like get up, honey. Like, go to bed, don't sleep on the lilo. And he's jumping in the water. You're meant to be dancing. Can everybody dance together? Please. Oh, he's awake now. Okay, cool. He's woke up. I guess he woke him up. He said, like, come on, like, you can make it through the night. Sexy dancing skills there. What's his girlfriend doing back here? Oh, she's really going for it. I didn't think she'd be that kind of dancer, to be honest. So, it's not completing again. Like, completing things is a little bit buggy. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit more streamlined. Again, I'm not playing pristine reputation. Hope Wild. Hope is a shining beacon of positivity for the community, passing by other Sims with illicit friendly waves and cheerful smiles as everyone's day is brightened by her presence. Friends will be more forgiving if she commits any social miscues, and they won't be quick to judge her. Finally, Hope has earned the credibility to host her very own charity benefit parties. That sounds like something she'd definitely do. Gather other do-gooders together for a fun time while celebrating towards excellent causes. Okay, so people seem to be having a good time. It's not completing for some reason. Andy is asleep in the hot tub. Maybe we can get somebody up here with us to... do you want to come and meet us in the hot tub? No, let's get his... I'll behave myself. Let's see if his girlfriend wants to woohoo in the hot tub. She seems up for it. Wait, I can't see the option. Right, get out of the hot tub. Come on, let's go and chat with your girlfriend. Let's have a good end to the night. Let's, what do we want to do? We want to kind of butter her up a bit, right, first. We want to compliment her appearance. She'll like that. She'll enjoy that. And we want to, oh, it's just drinks. It's just drinks now that we need to finish. So let's embrace her. And let's go back in here where hopefully, there we go, his friend's working now. So hopefully if we just stop everybody from dancing, let's just rudely turn the radio off. Can I just turn it off? There we go, turn it off. And let's get everybody back in here for drinks. Let's get drinks and hopefully we'll complete that as well. And that's the rehearsal dinner over and done with and sorted. So can we speed up a bit here? Where's she gone? There we go. She hates dancing. Did you see that? She's so sad right now. And she's just not having the best time. Right. Okay, stop chatting with her. Will you please embrace her and then we can get some drinks? Right, I give up. I give up on Madison. I don't know what Madison's doing. Let's just get drinks. Listen. Stop. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're meant to be getting drinks. Oh, I think he's just going in the back way. So you get to see a little guided tour of the house here. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe Lucky down here. Can you see Lucky? He's giving us a little guided tour of the house. He's like, I'll show you where the bar is. Did you forget where the bar was? He seems like he's had a few drinks already. I've also got, I tried to get, what is it, Juiced Community, the lottery. I tried to get Juiced Community up and running and was not very successful, but there was an attempt. So can I order a drink, please? Order drinks for group. We'll get some sweet and spicy. Why not? We'll do like little shots. We'll get some something there for everybody. Hopefully this will complete. Oh, it must have completed. It's either completed or it's over because it's gone. So what we're going to do is we're going to woohoo in hot tub with our girlfriend. Like, stop doing that. I don't want to wait for your drink. Or maybe I do. Maybe you can woohoo and drink drinks in the hot tub. I don't know. What's happening here? Wait for drink. We will do it. This is our mission. Before we fall asleep for the night, we're going to woohoo our girlfriend in the hot tub. Right, get your drinks. Come on, it's taking too long. Come on. So she's friends because, again, he's a bartender. He's already friends with the mixologist in the world, Paka'ahuna. Yeah, they're already friends. They not very good friends. They're not like close friends, but they've got a little bit of a relationship. They're acquaintances. They know each other from the bar circuit. So he's got his drink. Right, can you please woohoo your girlfriend? Please woohoo her. Please. Why is it... Woohoo! Oh my god. Can we just, what if we go upstairs and woohoo with Madison? There we go. Is she not doing it? What's happening? Madison, What is happening? Why won't you woohoo with us? It's all I want. Blow her a kiss. And then romance. Why can we woohoo? Just listen. Woohoo in the bush. She wouldn't woohoo in the bush. She wouldn't woohoo in the bush. Woohoo. She's too fancy. There's no way. Why is propose blocked out? Why can't you propose to her? I mean, it'd be rude, right, to propose at somebody else's rehearsal dinner. You don't have high enough friendship to propose. Oh my god, he doesn't like her that much. Woohoo in the shower. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Stop talking to everybody else. Just woohoo with Madison, please. So they're all everybody seems to be getting on. There's like minimal drama, so that's nice. Everybody seems pretty happy. It's going better than my test run, than my rehearsal dinner. Everything seems to be going a little bit more smoothly, so that's nice. I may actually just send everybody to bed so that they're ready for the morning, because they're getting up in a few hours for the wedding. So are you going? Go and woohoo in the shower. What are you both doing? Woohoo in hot tub. Woohoo somewhere, please. Let me send everybody else to bed. Go to bed. What are you doing? Why are you so tense? What's happening? No, you're not meant to be going to work. Don't go to work. Everybody should have the day off. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. You're all right because you slept all day, and you need to go to bed as well. Are they finally woohooing? Are you finally gonna woohoo with Madison? Is that what's happening? I hope so. Okay, let's follow them. I mean, they're already amalgamating into one person. Yeah, so he's just here for the good time. He's like, do you know what? Why not? Why not go to a wedding with this very attractive woman who wants to woohoo me but doesn't like me very much? You know, why not go to this like wedding? It's like, it's in Tartosa, it's nice, it's like, I'm gonna get a tan, I'm gonna have some drinks, I'm gonna have a good time. You know, like, it sounds like a good deal to him. Yeah, he just doesn't really know people that well. Is everybody please going to bed? What are you all doing? Go to bed. Listen, your daughter's getting married in the morning. You need sleep. Listen, and let her finish a drink. She seems the type. She'll be up late. Stop chatting with Tate. Stop drinking. They're having a brilliant time in that shower. You don't need to go to bed. You do whatever it is you're doing. You've gone to bed. Excellent. Okay, we're all good. We're all good again. So, passionate kiss. And you know what? Let's end the night with a bang. Let's get them. Let's woohoo in bed as well. Why not? Madison, don't go to bed. I want to woohoo you in bed. Like, I want to woohoo you in every single woohoo spot in this entire house, Madison. Like, you're horrible. You're an angry person, but I want to woohoo you. So he's doing pretty well. He is both clean and satisfied. He is all steamed up. He's fresh and frisky. He's home sweet home. He's having a great time. Like, nothing to worry about here. Oh, pull that out my ear. He's just enjoying himself. Wait, right. If you hurry up and you woohoo, you could... Why are you woohooing now? Are they woohooing in the hot tub? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she is desperate for the toilet. I feel like she would not be the sort of person who would be gonna get changed. What are you wearing that for? Excuse me? She's just got in with a party dress on. Maybe she did have quite a few drinks. Let me just, excuse me while I just, yeah, you're not going to work. You're not going to work today. I'm gonna get them all to have a vacation day as well. So actually, let me start with you, Tay. You need to call into work and take a vacation day. As everybody wakes up, they can all do this. Take a vacation day. It would be good if you could do it like you can with season's holidays. If you could get everybody who's a guest to take a vacation day for the wedding, that'd be really good actually. Take a vacation day, having just the best time. You can call in fake sick to work. Vacation day, there we go. I think that's everybody. And vacation day from school. Okay, so one more thing left to do. Don't fall asleep in there. I want you to fall asleep in your bed. You have to get up really soon. Can we please woohoo with Madison in the bed and go to sleep? Please do that. What's happening here? Don't compliment her appearance. Woohoo in bed. Woohoo in your bed. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Like, they're just woohooing everywhere. I don't know, he seems to be talking to her. Please listen, you've got to get up really soon and you're going to be so tired. Like, I think I might have to reset her. Reset Sim. There we go. Like, can you please listen? It's daylight already. Can you just woohoo in Madison? It's already the next day. Oh my goodness. Like, oh, what's happening? Who's this down here? Who is that? Who's here? It's the groom. It's Tate. Oh, he's getting to know him now. He's got like a slightly better relationship with him now. That's nice. So let's get to bed. Have a nice, relaxing sleep. Like, he's literally going to pass out. I don't know if he's got the energy for this third woohoo session. I mean, Andy, that is impressive, right? 3 times in a night. I mean, technically it's the next day. You're not going to work. You're not going to work. Nobody's going to work. So, yeah, that's how this Let's Play is going. So I guess I'm going to let him sleep a little bit until morning. And when it's time for... Oh no, Michael, your spotlight's fading. No. Maybe he should have invited like Simmy magazine or something to attend the wedding. You know, and do like a whole photo shoot with the wedding or something. Oh, he's passing out on the floor. Okay, well just hurry up, Andy. Whatever it is you're doing, just hurry up about it because we've got to go and get some Sims married in a second. So again, it's a slow burn. This is a slow burn series. There's going to be more to it. I'm very excited to record more. And see how this plays out. So he's having look at him down here dancing. Little Lucky down there. That person's tidying up. That's Tate. See, he's a pretty good guy. He's tidying up after the party. So here we go. So wedding ceremony starts in an hour. So let's, we're going to have to get everybody up. Let's slow down the speed and get everybody up. Everybody get up. Get ready. You've got to get married. Is he going to bed? Lucky, you can't go to bed right now, honey. Like, you should have slept while you could. Everybody seems quite alright though, so that's good. Right, how are you doing? How are you doing? He just wants to go back to bed. He's like, no, I'm not having it. Not having it. Right, do you know what you should do? You should get up and you should use the toilet, Andy. Emma, you were meant to ring in sick today. Did you see what I saw? Hope Wild is eating for 2. Congratulations. Hope is expecting. There's going to be a new addition to this household. So how perfect. They're about to get married and she's pregnant. That's lovely. But we need to get the mother of the bride home from work. You can't be in work right now. Like, yes, leave work. Your daughter's getting married today. What on earth are you doing? Right, okay. So what else have we got going on here? Yeah, just waiting for the wedding to... Andy, get out of bed. Oh, look at the bird sleeping. Oh dear me. Oh well, the wedding's going to start in a second, so it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. The wedding ceremony is about to begin. Are you ready to start? Yes, let's start. So I've set it up that we're going to go and get married. In the game, it's set as a wedding venue. There's a new lot type, which is a wedding venue. But because I'd heard rumours from other game changers or information from other... Not rumours, like actual information from other game changers, that the wedding venue, I believe, is really, really buggy. I've changed the wedding venue to a park venue. So again, like what you're seeing, again, nothing that you're seeing is like 100% like guaranteed like to work exactly the way it is in this video when you get the pack, because it's not the final software, so things are still kind of may change a little bit, but I've added a few things like the park benches and things to turn it into a to hit my microphone, to turn it into a park so that it functions a little bit better. So fingers crossed we get through the wedding in one piece. I'm gonna pause while I get everybody into the wedding outfits, because for some reason that isn't working for me, yeah, I'll be back with you in a second and we're gonna have a wedding. Okay, I am back. So let's jump in. I've got it on her face because she looked really, really funny. Bless her. I think she needs the toilet. So I also want to show you quite how fabulous Andy's formal wear is, because again, he's just here for a good time. He doesn't really care that much. So like, I can't wait to show you what he changes into. This is just to say, look at him in his sparkly outfit, he's stealing the show. And let's have a look as well at Hope's little pregnancy bum. Oh no, she feels sick on her own wedding day. So they have got this kind of like a pink and red, kind of like rose coloured wedding, so shades of pink and red, yeah, he's got his little corsage on there to match. That's actually such a cute little picture. Like, look at them both. It's a shame that Andy's in the background photobombing it, but the way he's looking at her there and her little expression, like, they are like looks of love. Like, it's very, very cute. She looks a little bit more concerned, like the mum looks a little bit concerned as well, like maybe she's a little bit anxious. He's just having the absolute best day. He's like, he can't wait to have Tate as a son-in-law, yeah, she's not looking totally happy about the whole thing. Yeah, she's definitely not really there for the whole wedding thing, not really that excited for her sister. And then like, look at him, he's like, again, he's like Andy, he's just here. Look, he's just here for the good time. Let me get a screenshot of Andy as well. Like, he looks so funny. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so we need to actually like get in there and like get the wedding stuff done. So I'm not going to move my head, but behind my head you can see all the things we need to do for the wedding ceremony. Throw rice, have toast, cut the cake, exchange vows, dancing, drinks, walk down the aisle, have speeches and a spousal kiss. So fingers crossed, if I do this, everybody will actually get over here. So gather at the aisle. Can everybody gather at the aisle, please? She's not looking too happy, is she? Are you all right, Madison? And attend wedding. Like, let's attend the wedding. Ceremony activities. Can everybody take their seats, please? Please take your seats. Who are you? You're not Greta, you are not invited to this wedding. It's not for you. She's a pretty sim though. I think is she part of the pack or is she randomly generated? I don't know yet. Again, I haven't fully explored the world. I've kind of been to a couple of venues. I like this little swing set as well. I thought that was a nice touch, so I've added that myself. But I thought it was nice for like the kids. What is everybody doing? Can you all please go here? Like, can everybody just please go here? Ceremony activities. Gather at the aisle. Ceremony activities. Listen. Like, I'm just gonna tell them all to do it. Listen. Like, it's so buggy. It's so buggy. Again, not final software. Fingers crossed they sort all this out. I don't know what's happening. But can you just sit? Can you just sit? Listen, can you just sit? Andy, can you just sit? Everybody sit down next to me. Just get over here. I know this is not like, I know this isn't turning out to be like the perfect wedding, but oh my god, I really hope they fix it. I really hope that this is just teething issues and this functions well, because again, like anything that can help me do my wedding makeup. Royalty report. She did a video for like a sponsorship. What are you doing? Why are you playing musical chairs? What is happening here? Oh dear me. He's just dancing in the middle of the wedding. He does not care. He's like, I know that this is going horribly wrong, so he's off. Listen, can you two just get married? I'm just going to click on this and tell you both to get married. Exchange vows with officiant and kiss. Like, Where's Andy going? Andy, where are you off to? What's happening? You're going playing guitar. Do you not want to attend the wedding, Andy? You're just over it. You're not having any of it right now. I don't know what's happening. I do not know what's happening. Who are you? Will you get out of the way? I feel like you're blocking the way. Go away, woman. What is happening? Like, shouldn't you be... Like, I just ask you to get married? What is actually happening here? Can you please just exchange your vows and kiss? Like, just do what you're meant to be doing. I just give up. Andy's got the right idea. He's in here playing the guitar. He's like, I don't even care. Where's Faith? Can we centre on Faith? I feel like we should go and hang out with Faith a little bit. What are you doing in here? What? This isn't the room I told you to get married in. Right, okay, come in here. Like, you gathered at the wrong aisle. This isn't where they're getting married. Like, this is going so horribly wrong. This wedding is such a hot mess. Let's gossip. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like... maybe it's just not that intuitive. Maybe we all just need to get the hang of the controls of it. I don't know, because they did what I told them to do. They just didn't gather at the right aisle. They gathered at a different aisle. Let's give a speech. let's give a speech, because we're here now. Like, we might as well. Oh dear, like, it's going so horribly wrong. There was an attempt. What are you doing? Are you giving a speech? What's happening? Who's giving a speech? So confused. I'm so confused right now. Heartfelt compliment. Asked to swing with? Oh, I was like, what? I forgot I put the swings outside. Is anyone going to get married here? What is happening? Why is she so mad? Why is she so angry? What are you doing? You're just having dragon tea. That's not even on the list of things that you're supposed to be doing. I don't think we're going to get to see a wedding today. I think we can safely say that the wedding did not go off without a hitch. Like, nobody got hitched here, but there were many hitches. So that guy has also just fainted. So that's how this video went today. No wedding for us today, I'm afraid. Maybe we can try again in the next video. But I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed. Do take care of yourselves and stick around, because as I said, this series is a grower, and you'll kind of see why. Alright, take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.